Hey there, welcome to this episode of the Internet Lifestyle Podcast. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to be walking you through the top 5 skills that you will need in order to create a full-time income on the internet and to live this internet lifestyle. I'll be going deep into each of the core skills as well as elaborate a little bit more about them. And then you can do a reality check on yourself on which areas you need to move up on which areas you may already be good in. And in that way, it'll give you some good clarity. So take your notepads, pens, and papers, have it ready, and let's get into today's podcast. Okay, so what are the 5 skills? Being in the internet space for over the last 7 years, I've realized that if you really want to be successful online, you've got to ramp up your experiential knowledge. It's not just about theory. There are a lot of courses out there where you could go learn about digital marketing, internet marketing stuff, and just knowing that is not enough. It's a whole different paradigm when you implement that knowledge, and most of the real nuggets you would get by doing stuff. So having been in the industry for the last 7 years, doing a lot of stuff, I've crunched it down to 5 core skills. So I'm going to elaborate on each one of them, but you can just note these down. The first core skill is research skills. Okay, the ability to find stuff online and to do research to understand more about your market. The second core skill to have is content creation skills. The third core skill is marketing skills. Number 4 is your selling skills. And finally, number 5 is your systems skills. So let's get into it one by one, and I'll elaborate more about each. So the first skill is a research skill. You need to understand how to do research. Now, Google is God. We know that, right? Google can give you any answer to any question, but it's a different skill altogether for you to be able to navigate through all that noise that's there online to get specifically to what you want. And to be successful online, you need to be good at researching and understanding more about what your market needs. Because if you want to create like multiple streams of income on the internet, you need to understand the pulse of your market, and you need to give the market what they want, and by you solving a particular problem. So how do you do that? One is you could use Google keyword search. There's a keyword search, the Google keyword planner, where you could go type in the specific keywords and find out what exactly are people searching for online to get some perspective before you even start creating content. You could also go to YouTube and just type in anything like how to, how to blog online. So whatever you type there, how to, Google will give you all those suggestions in the Ajax search, and that's also a part of your research work. Besides this, you could also do research on other forums. There are many other forums where people are asking questions. You can go to places like Quora.com, find out exactly what are the burning questions that people have, and based on that, you can craft your content. Okay, so this is the first piece is content research. So under research, I would say keyword research is one aspect. Understanding your customer, understanding their pain points, understanding what questions they are asking is another element. Okay, so we are done with point number 1. Now let's go to the second skill. The second skill to master is content creation skills. Now there are various types of content. It starts with written content. You need to be good at writing skills. Then there is video content, where you being comfortable on camera and getting on video. And finally, you also have audio skills. For example, this is a podcast, and I'm really comfortable now just speaking and using voice as my medium to reach out to you. So this is also another aspect of creation. So when it comes to copywriting, I would say this is one of the highest paid skills on the internet, which is writing words in such a way that it can evoke a response in its readers. So some of the best direct response copywriters are the ones who are able to seriously generate insane amount of sales on the internet by writing sales letters, sales pages, and copy for websites. Now, there's a different skill in writing for websites. There's a different skill in writing for social media, writing for emails, and writing for sales letters. So you'll get better and better at this the more you do this, like how you go into a gym and you start exercising a muscle. So copywriting is the first aspect of content creation. The second aspect of content creation is video, and I would say there are typically 4 formats when it comes to videos. You have like the short 30-second videos that you may do on Instagram. Then you have the next format, which is recording videos on your smartphone, 2-minute, 3-minute videos. That's another skill to have. The third skill is getting on Facebook Live, getting on live video. So because live video is again a different skill altogether, because you need to engage with your audience, real time. There's no scripting over here. You just need to turn on the switch, turn on the record button or turn on the video button. It goes live and then you're speaking. So it's a different skill compared to just recording professional videos, where you can do a lot of editing in the first option there. Now Facebook Live is a different thing altogether. And you have the fourth format under video is doing webinars. So I also do webinars every single week, and if you want to come into one of my webinars, you can go to sidz.co, sidz.co/lifestyle, and you can just hop into one of my webinars every week just to understand how I conduct my webinars, because my webinars are highly engaged. I have a very high retention rate because of my ability to keep people in by giving them good value and also keeping them engaged. So that's also a different content creation skill. In this case, it's a live webinar where I'm keeping people engaged. So under video, you have 4 formats: 30-second video, 3-minute videos, you've got Facebook Live, and you've got webinars. Now finally, you have audio. On audio, you can do a bunch of stuff. You can do this podcasting. For example, I have a good microphone here right now. I just connected to my laptop, and the whole ability to create and speak through your mind continuously. Of course, I can edit this audio also later, but just mastering the art of communicating through the form of voice. That's also another skill. So in my case, I've mastered all these skills, and within these skills, you have sub skills, around 4 sub skills. Like whether you're doing audio, video, or copywriting, there are 4 elements to it. Especially audio and video. There's a recording element. Then you got to know how to edit them. You need to know how to mix them so that the voice is of good clarity. The video is of good quality, as well as mastering them and making that into a final well finished output. So all of these are a part of your content creation skills, which is point number 2. Let's come to point number 3 now. What is the third skill to have if you want to create like a full-time income on the internet? Marketing skills. Marketing is the key, right? Now under marketing, you have a bunch of stuff. You can, we are talking about organic marketing and paid marketing. Organic is stuff like influence building, like you posting stuff on social media, growing your influence, growing your audience, without spending much on advertising, where you are the brand, you are creating an influence, and you are generating, sales, through your influence. The other element is traffic generation through paid advertising, and that's a different skill. Here, I'm talking about traffic sources like Facebook ads, running Google ads, running LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. There are so many. Once you're in my inner circle, you'd actually be learning many of these different traffic methods. Okay, so if you want to know more about my inner circle, just go to asksidz.com, asksidz.com, and just type the word VIP there. Okay, you can send me a message on Facebook Messenger, and I'll personally interact with you on more details about different traffic sources and stuff like that in my inner circle. So traffic generation, it's again a skill to master over a period of time. That's marketing skills. So all of this comes under marketing. Now let's come to point number 4, selling skills. If you're not selling, then you're not going to make much money. And this is one of the biggest mistakes many marketers or so-called internet marketing experts face, is that they're very good at content creation. They're very good at putting stuff out there. But when it comes to a selling environment, they really don't have the confidence to ask people to buy stuff. And that's a different skill altogether. And by you mastering this skill, you can make at least 10-20 times what's your potential as far as your income is concerned. So there are 2 forms of selling. One is video selling. If you're able to really develop if you're able to have the ability to develop and convey your ideas on video in a very powerful way and give a call to action at the end, you can literally duplicate yourself and create massive income on the internet, because your videos can do the selling for you even while you sleep. And the second area where I do selling is in webinars. So yes, I give a lot of value in webinars, but at the end of the webinars, I offer my services, I offer my products, and that's where people make a buying decision. Okay, so selling skill is a way by which you guide your prospects through a journey of making a decision to buy something which is useful to them. So that is skill number 4. Coming to the last one, which is system skills. So if you want to really create a full-time income on the internet, you also need to have knowledge on how to use systems. I'm talking about systems like starting with the basic, like WordPress. Like, how do you use a blog? How do you really blog on WordPress? How do you share your blog articles? How do you optimize your blog post? All of this comes under the first level. Then the second level would be how do you manage your email marketing systems? Because the purpose of doing marketing online and blogging and videos is to also build your list. Okay, build your list or build your tribe in such a way that you can correspond with this tribe on a continual basis. So knowing how to use email autoresponders tools like, say, GetResponse, you have Aweber. Like, I use GetResponse. There are a bunch of tools out there which you can use. This also comes under system skills. Then the third element, you go a little more technical, is click tracking, understanding where you're getting your clicks from, understanding how to create landing pages and lead capture pages, as well as how to use these advertising consoles like Facebook ads, running Google ads, looking at your Google Analytics dashboard. All of this would come under system skills. Now, these systems keep changing from time to time. But the key is, if you are not mastering any of these systems, if you're not mastering all these tools, then you're missing out on a whole bunch of stuff there. So just to recap, so we have covered the five skills here. Just to recap, the top 5 skills that you need to keep in mind to really create a full-time income on the internet are these 5 skills: research skills, content creation skills, marketing skills, selling skills, and system skills. Now, based on whatever I've just shared with you today, if you're listening to this podcast in any of the podcasting platforms, you can even just come into my blog. There's a link to my blog, which is on siddharthrajsekhar.com/online-income-skills. You'll actually see the blog post over there. I would like you to share your comments below in my blog post. Honestly sharing, based on whatever you've learned till now, what is your current level, like on a scale of 1 to 100%. So if it's 100%, that means you are good in all these 5 skills. But if you're not good in, say, research, content, marketing, selling, and systems, based on whatever I've explained to you, you do a reality check and just share in my blog post below in the comments what exactly is your expertise level at this point. And I would like you to also write a commitment in terms of how long are you going to take to become 100%. Okay, set out the intention there, because once you set the intention, it's going to take you in that direction. And you're going to definitely do it, because in my case, I'm a musician, turned social media geek. I never thought I would be in this space, but it's just the passion for the subject, and with the intention that I set out that I really want to learn all these things and master this. So over the last 6 years, coming from a totally different industry, I was able to make that switch, come in here and master most of these skills. So I'm probably at 95% at this point. There's always the next level. I cannot say that I'm 100%. There's always a next level to move into. So go share your comments below. And if you want to know more about my inner circle, I'm putting together a team of people who are that I'm coaching on a more closer level to really help them create the lifestyle of their choice, to really help them live this internet lifestyle where they can they can live and run a business from anywhere in the world. And if you really are able to resonate with this concept of freedom and flexibility, just go to my website, asksids.com. It's not a website. You'll basically go to my Facebook Messenger, just type the words VIP, all in lowercase, and you will see me engaging with you on video, and I would love to help you on your journey. Cheers, God bless. Hope you found this podcast useful. Wish you all the very best. Bye-bye.